And welcome to our viewers. If you've just tuned in, you're watching our live stream. We've got the South Darwin Rabbitohs versus Palmerston Crocs here tonight for the season opener of the 2020-21 season, Northern Territory Rugby Union at Rugby Park. And tonight's game is a very special game. It's an inaugural game in remembrance of one of our fallen brothers, Adrian Slugger Graham, who we lost a few years back, and he played on both of these teams and considered by everybody in the rugby community as just a top bloke and a great rugby player. So every year these teams play each other to battle it out, like two brothers, of course, for the Slugger Cup. And we wouldn't have it any other way with these two teams. They've got a long history of the brethren. They know how to play hard and party hard. You're listening to your commentators tonight, Gabby Wilf and Brenton Maskey from Swamp Dogs. Myself, I'm from South Darwin Rabbitohs. So please expect a little bit of bias on my behalf, because that's just a natural thing that one must do when their team is playing. Isn't that right, Brenton?
Yes, Gabby, it is. Palmerston's got a lot to prove. They finished the season off last year pretty low, and they want to start off on a fast pace and get back on track, where they usually play up around the top half of the table. So it should be an interesting match tonight.
Definitely going to be a physical one.
Yep. Everyone's trying for those positions, so it'll be nice and hard tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to those Palmerston jerseys to get a little bit dirty. They look very bright and clean.
Here we go. Nice kick down. They let it go. It went over the sideline. So first blood to Palmerston, getting them deep in their half. South throwing. Nice throwing, nice catch. Will they use the ball? Yep, they're straight out. Nah, bit of a fumble there. Nice little chip over to the winger. Gathers it. Oh, a bit high there. Referee saw that. It will come in. Plays the advantage. Nice ball. Advantage is still played, I think. Oh, the ball's gone. They'll go back to the penalty for a head-on. Good start, Gabby.
Good start there.
It's always the first, when everyone starts the game, is they have to get those tackles nice and low. They don't want to get carted down the field with easy penalties. Nice kick. Just over the halfway. South's ready to go to chuck it in. Nice line out. Through the hands. Old Palmerston there. Ooh, there's the one Palmerston a bit keen there. They didn't see that. It's all right, play on. Through the hands again, cut out ball. Bit of space here, full back. Good ground, strong run. Strong run from the 15.
I'll let you try and pronunciate that one, Brenton.
Oh, thanks, Gabby.
I can say his first name, Setter. That's
Setter.
pretty easy enough.
That's easy, beautiful. Nice short ball off the 10. So scrum. So Palmerston's feed. Just before halfway there and just near the 22 and Palmerston side. Referee's not too happy with the scrum. He's talking to the front rows. A reset. So we'll see what Palmerston's going to do here on their attack. The ball goes in. Oh, what a scrum. Big scrum from South. It spews out the back. Good hands. Oh, knocked forward.
Ball's been lost. It's been picked up by South Darwin's front rower there. He's had a cracking run, gained about 5 metres. The number one's having a go.
Big shot.
The referee's called a knock on. So that'll be a scrum Palmerston feed.
That was a big shot there. Put in the middle. So Palmerston are aiming up in the inside, which is really good. So they get the scrum feed on their 22. A bit of chatter out there with the backs. We'll see if they get that right this time. There's plenty of pressure in those scrums. Ball goes in. South have got a mighty scrum there, but it goes out the back. To 10, they're going to hands. Nice little, pretty much midfield kick. No one wants it. There's 2 chasers, 3 chasers.
It's been picked up by the fullback there. Saturday's going to have a kick for it. He's isolated there.
In the field of play. Big barn run up the side there. Oh, stolen.
Oh, and it's been stolen by South.
Full straight arm.
Referee didn't like that one.
Didn't like that?
No.
So that call was they weren't coming on onside position. They were coming from the side. That's what I'm making. So it's straight arm. Is that out? Oh, just. Right, 5 metres out from the South try line. We'll see what Palmerston have got. Like I said, Palmerston finished at the bottom of the table last year, so they've got a lot to prove. They are usually a very strong club. Nice call, straight down, out the back. Oh, missed, went behind him there. Wasn't straight. Oh, bent arm, might have been offside. So 10 metres out. Good opportunity to take first blood. Little tap. He's a bit isolated there. They got to him. Good maul. Good maul. Straight out the back. Gained a metre. Gained a metre. They're all set again. Rolling maul. Another rolling maul. South's defence is holding strong. What's the back's got to do? Back's ball. Straight out. Hands. Oh, inside centre. Nice tackle. Holding him up. He's down on the ground now. Plenty of bodies in there. Ball goes out. Oh, straight arm. Not rolling away from the maul is a call. So what will they do here? Will they draw first blood and take the kick? There's a few pointing to the post, and there it is.
It's a bit unfortunate.
South's defence held strong there.
It did, and maybe they realised that it was a bit too strong and we'll just take the easy points. I would like to see a line out there and have a crack at it.
Like you said, Gabby, you're going to be a little bit biased, which is good. Early points. Pretty good game. It's pretty physical. So it is a beautiful breeze. There's a beautiful breeze coming off the sea. It is still warm out there, guys. So it's a nice little breather. There'll be a bit of water passed around. Have a bit of a breather. Oh my goodness, he shanked it.
Wow. That's
Maybe
I'm not sure I have anything to say about that.
Should have been a line out.
Should have been a line out.
Oh.
Look, if you want to score a try, I think you need to give it to the forwards.
Absolutely. That was a warm-up. Get the cobwebs out.
Yeah, you got rid of that one now.
Yeah,
No more.
No more. Nice long deep kick on the halfway. Will they counter-attack? Ooh, mate, breaks one tackle, two. Good tackle there. Offloads. Here they go. Oh, loose carry, loose carry. The boys are back on it. Palmerston boys are back on it. Another penalty. Oh, it's a scrum, sorry. South knocked it forward. Palmerston feed. Nice. The backs are set deep for Palmerston, so they might have a move going on here. The fullback looks like to be in the line, and the wing is coming across. Ball goes in. That South scrum is strong. Cut out ball, two hands, one hand grab, ended up on the deck. So South's feet on their 30. See what they can do with it. So it's the first game of the season for both these guys. So like I said, they'll be trying to improve their positions. They all get set. Robbie's doing a bit of talking, showing where they all should be.
So it's a South feed here. Let's see if they can keep that scrum push strong. It's picked up by the 8. Little offload there to the winger. Oh, and he's just stepped out. Just stepped on the touchline there, which is unfortunate.
Palmerston feed. Sorry, Palmerston throw in.
That's right, it's anyone's ball in the line out.
Very impressed with South's scrum at the moment. It's very strong. So here we go. Front man, straight down. Everyone's flat. Big flankers out there, having a good run. Made some good meters over the advantage line. Again, half a metre over the advantage line. Palmerston are moving slowly forward. Nice crash ball, good hit. Nice shot.
Great hit 10. There.
Out. Ooh, steps back, coming back into the forwards. Nice run. Have to slow it down a bit. Nice ball. Inside ball. Nice tackle. Again out to the 10. Big fella off the 10. They're slowly making ground, only by halves. Ball goes out. Oh. Another penalty. Head high. So he's going back to the mark where he saw that infringement. South are certainly repelling them with their defence. Both teams have a bit of a breather. The referee's going for a bit of a chat.
What do you think he's talking about?
Well, you know, it's pretty hot out here. Let's slow it down so I can keep up with you. There it is, straight arm penalty.
I reckon he said, "Do you like my new haircut?"
Oh, yes.
It's
It's shiny.
it's for the weather.
It is. Haircut for the times. Nice kick, finds the touchline nice and easily. Because it's a penalty, when they kick it out, they get the throw in. Robbie's making the mark there. They're ready to go. Nice stacked back line there. Waiting for the throw. Front again, straight down. Nice run. Made heaps of meters. There it is, making it over the advantage line. Good run, good bustling run up the middle there. Back line set. 5-8. Maybe give it hands, it would have been another story. Here we go. Bit high. Hands, good hands. A little chip forward. Wingers are chasing through, he's hot. He's coming all the way back.
All the way back here.
Long advantage.
It was a very long advantage. So long I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's right in front. Will they take another shot at the post or the goal?
Or will they please the spectators here at the stadium and kick for touch?
Keep on rolling, yes.
Get the line out.
What are they doing here? And hope he put the different shoes on than his first kick.
Let's hope. He's gone for the old Johnny Wilkinson option. For your young people, that means kicking instead of having a crack at it.
Souths are doing very well. They are actually holding them out with their defence, so they should have their head up.
They have, but they've not managed to have much possession of the ball so far. We're almost 13 minutes into the first half.
Would be close to nearly 80% of the ball, Palmerston. He got that one. So he's got his radar on his boot fixed up and it went straight through the middle. So we're coming back for the restart. Hope South can get a little bit more ball. Plenty of enthusiasm with the Palmerston, they're talking. Here we go, a little bit more chatter to the ref.
Good kick there. South Darwin. They haven't managed to regain the possession, however.
It was a bit isolated there, lucky. Oh, wow. Another straight arm penalty. It's hurting South. It's hurting South a lot. They're keeping the defence up, but that bit of unsettled play in those rucks and mauls is costing South.
Could be first game jitters.
Yes.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. Getting the cobwebs out. Okay. Right in front of us. Once again, a few fluids out in the back lines there, so they have a bit of a move. Referee calls up. That wasn't quite straight, but anyway, play on.
All it was straight to the player.
Here we go. That held him up and good push. They got in there and oh, just behind the advantage line, so they're winning a bit there. To the 5-8, nice and short. South's defence is up and sharp. Put him on the deck. So they're moving back, Palmerston. Oh, sloppy ball. Oh my goodness, another penalty. Wonder what this one was for. Not quite sure. Like I said, South should have their heads up. They're defending very well. Nice rangy kick. Slow walking into the line. They got their moves. Straight down. Not straight.
Looks like the referee picked that one up this time.
Yep. South feed. They've got some big front rows, South.
They certainly do. Not only are they big, they're quite powerful as well and experienced. Hopefully they can keep hold of the ball here once they've got possession. Utilise their loose forwards here as well. Great scrum here.
Nice scrum.
Out it goes. Looks like they're gonna send it with a kick.
Winners.
Nobody's there.
Nice kick.
That's right, we've got some ground with that one. However, it'll be a Palmerston throw in here. So they didn't manage to hold on to the ball too long, South.
No.
With that opportunity, I was hoping they would hold on to it for a little bit longer.
So they just have to, their defence has to be spot on here. They've got him in their half. Just about 18 minutes into the game. And Palmerston have had all the running. There we go, straight at the back. Easy, oh, good shot. Pushed him sideways, but he broke that tackle. Moving forward. We've got a D up, South. Nice short ball, but knocked on.
Good pressure there by South Darwin.
That's what they needed. Perfect.
Palmerston have coughed up the ball with a knock on there, so that'll be a scrum feed to South Darwin. Not too far out from the try line here. It would be nicer if it was a little bit closer.
30 out. All that hard work and defence has paid off, so we'll see what Souths have got.
Let's hope that they take the option of keeping it in hand.
They've got a very quick back line, it looks. Gabby.
Yeah, so it would be smart to keep it in hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good opportunity for Souths to hit back or to apply a bit more pressure in their half. Good scrum.
Good scrum, we don't want to wheel it though. Here we go. Out to the 10. He's looking for a crash ball there, but he's gotten caught up. Let's go back to the forwards.
Good ground.
5 metres gain there. Unlucky.
Unfortunate.
Referee's arm is up. But unfortunately, not for South Darwin. Looks like he's called obstruction.
Unfortunate. It was actually going forward there, South.
That's okay. The scoreline's not too far at the moment. 3-2 nip. Nada. And we're 20 minutes in the first half.
See how this lineup goes. Nice one at the back. Good hands. Unfortunately, that South player was out offside on the back there. They'll try to push it upfield. It's all set. Out to the 5'8", cut-out ball in behind him. Using that big number 7 well. They've made a bit of a break here. The winger's got it. Stepped inside. The South winger's got him. All the Palmerston boys are there. Diving through. South had to do something. The Palmerston, they had good numbers there. So a straight arm, probably 20 out. They'll kick for line, I dare say. Bit of a chat to the South 15. Is he the captain, Cabby?
15.
Savvy. Referee had a bit of a word to the 15 for South. So a nice little kick out, and they'll set a line up. And we'll see what this Palmerston back line has installed. See if they can break through this South defence, which has been pretty rock solid. Straight to the front. Wasn't straight or knock on, so South feed.
Well, that's actually fortunate for South Darwin at this point in the game and in the field position that they're in. So that'll be their scrum feed, and hopefully they'll clear it out of here. South Darwin scrums are looking really strong at the moment.
Very strong.
I'd say they've probably won the majority of them. Kept it there. Let's see if they
put pressure.
Oh, this is a lot of pressure here.
They've lost it forward, South. Palmerston has got the ball. They're all bunched on the right-hand side. They're all come in now, the Palmerston, and they're going to try to roll it forward to get over that line. South are up to the match. They certainly loaded that ball. They're trying to burrow through the middle there now. Straight arm. They play the advantage. The referee's going to call it up here. I guess they need to chat to the captains.
Look, if my calculations are correct, I think that's about 7 penalties against South Darwin so far.
Easy.
Not sure what's happening out there.
They're very much in the ruck infringements, so something's going on. Oh, it's a yellow card. Number 7.
Number 7?
He's going to have a bit of a rest. Robbie's had enough of it, so... Yep. Yellow card's 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So 14 on 15. Straight arm. We'll see how good South's character is in defence. So they push it up. He's a little bit high. Sits at the back there. He moves forward. Another big forward running, hitting the line. They're trying to get around him, but South's defence is rock solid.
They're really making it hard for themselves, aren't they?
And another.
It's like not releasing the player.
Yeah.
That was the exact same call that he just called then before.
Yep.
Penalty.
So here's another chat to the captain.
That's yeah, it's a bit harsh, but I mean, I can't really see what happened there. But
so they're going straight out the backs this time. Bit of room out here. They should have went through the hands, but anyway, he got caught up. Good defence from South again. It's set. They've got numbers here. Got numbers. Oh, the pass went wild. Straight over the line. Great defence.
oh, okay, so it is South Darwin gets that one. Another save for them.
Well deserved. Great defence.
Great pressure there by South Darwin.
Absolutely.
Managed to keep them out in some quite advantageous situations. So it'll be a scrum feed to South Darwin. Hopefully they can clear it out of here.
The Palmerston boys are a bit thirsty out there. They're calling for the water. There's a bit of time to get together and have a talk. Like I said, Gabby, the South defence has been rock solid. 3 points is a full credit to them. And also playing with 14 is for another, say, 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's just over about a minute now that they've been one man down.
Yep.
2 minutes, sorry. So, I mean, in that situation, you hope that the team comes together and lifts, because everyone knows they're down one player.
Yep, to help each other out and be there for each other.
That's
And
right.
Souths are certainly showing that so far. 3 points, 3-0. And pretty much Palmerston have been camped down in their half for around 70% of that time. And Souths have repelled them pretty much all the time. So they got the penalty kicked earlier in the game. And South should be very proud of themselves. So basically what it is they're having a bit of a drinks break because of the wet season and being the first game. So they have a bit of a break. Give the referees a break.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's probably got a sore arm by now.
That right arm's pretty sore, yes,
Yeah.
Gabby.
You don't want that to seize up in this humidity.
No, he'll have cramp. Everyone gets calf cramps and, hamstring cramps. He might get a right arm cramp.
That's right. Well, half time you'll be able to use the other arm.
Hang on.
Hopefully not. All right, we're back on.
Back on. That drink break is finished.
There, this should be a South Darwin scrum feed. South Darwin scrums have been rock solid this evening. Hopefully they can do it again. I'd imagine Palmerston will be looking for a big push, being this close to the try line.
Ball goes in.
Yep, they've kept it stable here.
Great scrum.
Looking for the backs. Hopefully he's going for the kick here.
It's a nice
Not
pass.
bad. It's cleared it out of there, but
Hang
the
on.
referee's got something to say.
Hang on. Souths gets one. Souths get the penalty.
All right, that's a penalty to Palmerston. Let me write that down. Look to clear and make touch here, hopefully.
Great kick.
Great, so it'll be a line out
Ooh.
with the South Darwin throw. Oh, he's brought it back a little bit.
Thought it was a little bit further than that, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's still forward.
Exactly right.
Summers with the throw in.
Oh.
A little bit of
it's loose.
butterfingers there by
Lost.
South.
So that was an accidental offside, which is very, very unfortunate. They trained to jump on the ball, so that, like I said, that was very unfortunate. The South player was trying to get that the ball back. So Palmerston fancy the scrum here. Bit of chatter in the back there. It's always good the first game of the season. A lot of chatter. We'll see what Souths have got.
There's been a lot of stop and start with this game, last few minutes especially.
Then ball in. Oh, South looks like they won it here. Oh, no, it comes back. No, South has won it.
Big push here by South Darwin, and it's a wheel.
Oh. Bit of a tough call. Very, very good scrum from South. Palmerston will have to fix that up in the second half if they want to dominate that scrum. So they reform.
Is that what that call was?
Yes. It went way past the the start of the scrum, so they pulled it up and come back and set the scrum again. Good scrum. South again with a powerful scrum. So straight at the back, cuts behind, out to the outside centre. Great tackle, right around the bootlaces. They're set. They're looking for the runners. He didn't make anything over the advantage line there. He's actually went back, so everyone has to run back. Off the 5'8". Oh, big run. Runs over one of the flankers. They're being very patient with the ball, South. Out to the big bopper. Well done. The 10 wraps him up. They still move the same way. The big fella comes across and makes a good cover tackle. No halfback. Winger comes in.
South Darwin with a cracking defence here. Pushing them back a little bit. The referee doesn't like something. He's pulled it back.
Nasoni, number 10, Nasoni, he's made some big tackles in this game. He's certainly leading the way in the defence for South. But it's another straight arm on the other side of the field, so that advantage went also for a very long time. We'll see what we do. So we're 7 minutes, pretty much almost 7 minutes out from half time. They've called a scrum.
Called a scrum here, which is an interesting option considering that the South Darwin scrums have been so strong.
Yeah, very powerful.
Not sure that I would have made that same decision.
No, I would have went for the line out.
Yeah.
100%.
But obviously they've got some fancy move up their sleeve, I'm going to guess.
Well, the back line's loaded, like the wingers in just hanging off the 5'8" there and behind the 5'8", so there could be something happening here. If they get good clean ball. But like I said, the South's defence has been rock solid. Referee calls up, he's talking to the front row. Like 7 minutes out, he doesn't want anyone to get hurt, so he has a bit of a chat. First game of the season, we want to get it right. We don't want any injuries on the first game.
That's right, there's a fine line between being safe and dominating the front row, I think.
That's right.
That's where the battle's won.
There's a lot of pressure in there. A lot of pressure in there, hey?
Absolutely.
Once again, South. So the big number 7 runs off the 5'8", crashes into them, skittles them everywhere. And well done, South. The Sonny, number 10, another big shot on the 7.
Looks like the Palmerston player has failed to release the ball on that tackle.
Yep.
So for those new to rugby, if you've been tackled and you're in possession of the ball, you must release the ball once the tackle has been completed.
That didn't find touch. That will hurt.
Didn't find touch.
Nice defence.
Great tackle there
Great
by South Darwin.
Ooh. So knock on Palmerston, South feed. What can they do for that last 5 minutes? They deserve that try because their defence has been spot on.
Definitely, and their pressure's paid off here. They are making it hard for themselves, South Darwin, however.
They're doing a lot more work than they should be doing.
Just not managing to execute things in a way to get the ball and keep it in their possession.
So it looks like they've stacked the left side there. And Palmerston back haven't really matched up. There's a bit of an overlap over there. We'll see how we go. Good scrum. So
taking it right.
Oh, good shot. Good ground.
He's isolated. They've made it in time.
Good hear that body contact from up here. Oh, finally stolen. Ruck was formed. People were diving in.
Let's see what they'll do here, South Darwin. Still got 4 minutes left in the half, so plenty of time to try and get 5 points on the board.
That one went out. 10 out.
So they've made touch, and it'll be a line out with the South Darwin feed.
Even close.
Throw. Apologies.
That was 5. They're 5 out, so come on. See what they can do.
The line out wins are probably about neck and neck, I'd say. They've got that one.
Big cutout.
It's missed the pass there. They're going to have to clean it up.
Knock back.
It's a little bit high there across the collar.
That was some good hands. They picked it up. It got knocked back. Palmerston throwing though. I think the coach of South can't wait to get him in the sheds. Have a little chat to him. Because Palmerston is throwing everything at him.
The defence has been great, but their offence, they're just lacking their continuity at the moment. But they managed to clean things up pretty well. And they want to be trying to spoil this line out. They haven't put a jumper up.
What have we got here? Oh, not straight.
But that's okay.
Oh,
South Darwin's come up with a penalty.
Big fella's running up. Oh, body contact. Heard it from here. Again, strong
Another
arm.
fresh ball. And it's a turnover to Palmerston. They've stolen it. They're throwing it around here willy-nilly.
What have we got? Unfortunate knock on. So Palmerston's feed. There's some really good body contact going on out there. You can hear it from up here. We're up in the stands. So it is very physical out there.
South Darwin in a great position here on the field. They'll need to try and win this scrum.
1 minute to go. Can they put it on them?
They need to step up.
Straight out the back. Oh, that didn't go out. Oh, just. Very, very lucky.
This might work in South's favour, however.
Absolutely. 30 seconds to go almost in this half. Quick throw in. Souths have got it.
They've won that line out.
He carts it up nice and strong. Oh,
Forwards are going to have a bash at it.
Skittles the Palmerston player. Hang on. What have we got here? Captain gets called out again. Robbie, he refereed the big great game at 4 o'clock today, so he might be wanting a bit of a blow. Go and have a chat.
Might be a little dehydrated too.
Oh, absolutely. It's very warm out there.
I mean, when you're dehydrated, your brain function does actually suffer with that one, but I'm not sure. No, we love the referees here.
We do.
Without the referees, we can't play.
Absolutely. They do a fantastic job, and they've got a big workload, so...
Big workload, a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
They put up with a lot of angry people.
Yep. Okay, the ball comes in. South gets it straight out the backs. Number 7's got it. Charges into them. Makes good ground. Again, good defence by Palmerston. They have to be a bit patient here, South. Oh, he was up quick. He breaks that tackle. South's back line are set.
Oh, and it's a straight arm to Palmerston. I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't really see.
No, I didn't see that either. It was, all happened very quickly then. Oh,
That's the hooter.
That's the hooter. So they'll play on. They'll still play the scrum.
Not sure if they add the drink break time in there, or not sure how that works this season, but we'll find out soon enough.
The scrum forms. Bit sloppy, that scrum. Comes out the back. Oh, it's only a little dab kick in behind, and that is half time. Well done, South. Great defence.
You know that little cheeky dab kick when the time's gone? Not sure I enjoy that as a spectator.
No. It could backfire on you.
Yeah, well, I think if it's kept live, I think it's a little bit more exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Especially if you had a scoreline like this and it was full time or half time, where one team's given the opportunity to perhaps put some points on the board. It just gives the spectator a little bit more excitement.
Absolutely.
Now, if you've just joined us, you are looking at South Darwin Rabbitohs. It's half time here in the season opener. We've got South Darwin Rabbitohs versus Palmerston Crocs in the inaugural Slugger Cup. And if you're not aware, it's in memory of one of our fallen brothers that has played for both of these teams. He's a respected member of our rugby community. Just an all-round good guy. Every year these teams come together, play hard in memory of this wonderful gentleman. And then, of course, at the end of the game, you have bragging rights to the cup.
Absolutely.
And drinking rights.
That's always good.
It's a rather large cup.
It's a large cup.
Mm-hmm. It's more like a bathtub.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Souths have done very well in their defence. It's only 3-0 Palmerston's way, but full credit to South's defence. They've been rock solid, especially camped in their half. And if they keep going with their defence, they might be having bragging rights at the end of the game. They're still in the mix.
Definitely still in the mix with that scoreline and the effort they're putting forward in their defence. It's just a matter of getting ball in hand and keeping it in hand, and a little bit of continuity, I think, is what they're lacking in perhaps a bit of their execution of some of the moves that they're trying to do. You can see they're trying to do something, but they just haven't been able to keep that ball in hand.
Yes, and they're getting a few penalties for those ruck infringements. So I dare say the South coach would have been chatting to their forwards just to make sure they come in from an onside position or how they're getting the ball from those mauls. But both teams are hitting it out, so it obviously means a lot to both these teams.
Absolutely.
For that cup.
Absolutely, and you can tell in the physicality that we've seen already this first half. And the penalty count is a little bit disappointing, and it's hard to see what's actually going on up here from the commentary box. But it is a little bit, what's the word, I suppose, uneven?
Uneven.
Yeah. South Darwin is probably about, these aren't correct stats, but they're roughly about 12 or so penalties against South Darwin, and Palmerston probably got about 5. Like Brenton said, though, South Darwin seems to be, a majority of their infringements are in and around the ruck.
Yeah.
So we're not sure what's happening there. If it's just a lack of discipline because it is the first game and everyone's a little bit pent up and forget to be disciplined. And
playing for this cup, it's a lot of pressure, and some of these guys, like I said, they've had a couple of months off in between the seasons, and blowing a few cobwebs out on this game.
Yeah, and of course, and it's a little bit testing the waters, I think, for the first game and the referee, because each referee has their own interpretation of what's an infringement.
Exactly.
And the style of refereeing that they do have, whether they infringe things that are off the play that hasn't actually affected the game flow. Some prefer to pull up a lot of things to ensure the safety and perhaps letting them know that these things won't be accepted.
Exactly right. And the front row in the Union pack is very, very strong, and there is lots of pressure on the players. So we want to start off with a nice clean slate with no injuries, and hopefully we'll get a good result in the second half. If Souths hold the ball and watch those little ruck infringements, with their defence, there's no problem with their defence. It's just that little infringements in the rucks and mauls.
Yeah, and hopefully with the chat they've had with the coach there, they'll be able to come into their own in the second half and get a bit of flow happening with their offence.
Yeah,
because I have seen their offence, and when it's on, it's on. They've got a lot of talented players, especially in the back line.
Yep.
When it comes to a running ball. So I'd like to see some of that happen in the second half.
Just about to kick off the second half. I dare say the South coach would have been eager to get the boys off as well as the Palmerston coach. Blow a few cobwebs out, and hopefully that first half was all meant for that, and the second half will be a little bit crisper with the passes and the catches. The referees are on their way out. I dare say they'll have a little more of a chat. Oh, there he goes. Robbie's heading over to the 15.
Are you going to have an attempt at pronunciation there?
Crikeys, I don't want to insult anyone.
I don't think you could.
That is a long name. What's his name short?
Well, his first name's Seta.
Seta.
I'm pretty sure that's what everyone calls him.
Stefano, something like that. I don't want to insult anyone. So here we go.
So South Darwin with a restart. And they've kicked it pretty deep here. They're pushing up. See if they can apply the pressure. He's busted the first tackle.
South's got a count. They got numbers. Oh, went forward. South's feed. So can South draw first blood in the second half? They've stacked the blind here. Palmerston haven't matched their player on player. They've got an overlap here.
South have lost it.
Straight arm.
Straight on. Looks like they're offside. Palmerston. It'll be a South Darwin penalty. Looks like they'll be kicking for touch. I'm just assuming that.
Yeah, so I'd apply the pressure.
I think after a rest, I think that's probably a wise decision.
Yeah. Fresh
legs out there. Why not?
And get that first blood, get that first try, and work on that.
South with the throw in. Gone to the second jumper here. Halfback's out to the 7. Is he going to crash it? Crash ball there.
Well, he offloaded.
And he's lost it. Hasn't managed to keep the ball in hand there, but the referee's called it back, and it's a knock-on. So that'll be a scrum with a Palmerston feed. South Darwin want to try and spoil this scrum at least. Apply the pressure, especially where they are. They just couldn't manage to keep the ball in hand there. Just need a bit more fire in their belly.
So it's Palmerston's feed. See how the scrum for South will go. They had the edge over him in the first half. Oh. Referee blows it up. Front row is crashed into the ground there. Ball's fed in, it got twisted, but the ball's out. They're going to counter-attack. He's got a little bit of ground here. The winger's out there. He's made a good break down the side. Plenty of speed. The other centre for South's come across. Quick throw in. Quick throw in. Oh, that was a quick throw in. No, brought back to the line out. Good little counter attack there. They made a bit of room down the side on the left-hand side and moved the ball out to the winger. The South centre was up to the challenge and made a nice cover tackle.
Made a great tackle there. South's number 12. So now it's their throw in the line out here. Good throw. Clean one to the scrum half. Let's see if they can get this happening. The General's trying to organise his troops here.
Lots of hands in there. Good clean out. Oh, the pass is not all up to it.
Not the best pass. Cheeky little kick. Gain some ground here.
They just need that pressure for Palmerston knock on and keep them down this in their half. They started off the second half very well because they're camped in the Palmerston's half. Oh, a bit of a sloppy play. Everyone goes through. Nice hit up. Nice clean out. So they're going to counter attack again. They have an overlap. Didn't go through the hands. Jumps up. Heads into that, into the forwards. And Robbie's playing the advantage there. They're moving forward slowly. Out wide. So one off the ruck. They've got an overlap here. Oh, bad pass. Unfortunate. Dodges him, misses him, offloads. The 15 for Palmerston does a little kick forward. So the advantage comes back. Palmerston straight arm, offside, the call. Finds touch. So Palmerston throw in. Palmerston's line's nice and deep. Two halfbacks. So Bentham, he went out too early.
So it's the South's tap and go here. They've coughed it up in the first pass. I suppose it's a lot of humidity in the air in the wet season. That's one thing you need to remember here.
That breeze has dropped right off now.
You want to keep the game in nice and close. So do we scrum to Palmerston, their feed?
Their feed. And they're not afraid to attack Palmerston. Robbie's making sure the scrums are all squared up before they pack. So they're waiting to feed the ball. They engage. South once again pushes them back, twists that scrum. They peel out the back. So straight arm. Oh, no, sorry. Knock on. Well done, South.
So here we have a scrum to South Darwin. Their feed just outside the 50. There's plenty of space here to do something spectacular.
The 9's being replaced for Palmerston, so they've got a new 9.
Plenty of space at the blind here. They've taken it right. It's been lost, however. The referee's got his arm up for South. Oh, no, he's changed it. I'm not sure what's happened there.
So I think he went to the touch judge, and the touch said it may be a knock on.
Oh, righto.
So we're...
Missed that one.
Yeah. Unfortunate. So the Palmerston's back line, they're split. Oh, there's a full back in the left-hand side. Souths have finally matched up player on player. Way too long.
Come on, Palmy, talk it up. Settle down.
Referee's going to talk to the front rowers here.
You can see the South's front row. They're getting way lower than the Palmerston front row. Some very big cattle out there.
Yes.
So a little bit of a chat, and they're ready to do it again.
Hopefully they've sorted things out.
Another massive scrum.
Huge scrum there by South Darwin.
So they get it out. Outside to the outside centre. Good move. He's got plenty of space. The winger there. Good cover tackle. Great cover tackle.
Great defence there by South Darwin.
Good quick hands down that left-hand side. Open South up.
Appears to be the line out is actually Palmerston's feed throw. From where we're sitting, that looked like a South Darwin throw, but we are sitting a far way away.
Yep. So Palmerston gets the opportunity now. Nice short, hard. Oh, that's a knock on.
Just very messy there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
People are looking a little bit tired.
Yeah, it's been pretty fast and furious. The first game of the season for both these teams. Some nice big hits. Nice body contact. Souths especially doing a lot of D. Will they counter attack, or will they just play it safe?
Let's pull it up again, the referee. Usually you can tell by the front row's facial expressions exactly what's happening if it's something the referee they disagree with, but you don't see that, so interesting to see what's actually happening there.
So Palmerston win that, and they, oh, nice tackle. Nice round the legs tackle. South won that encounter.
So South Darwin's been awarded a penalty here. They'll be looking to gain some ground with a kick to touch. Made about 15 metres there, I'd say.
See what South's got.
It's a good throw. Oh, I thought it was a good throw.
Not in straight.
Not in straight.
Crowd happy on the far side, the Palmerston stand. Robbie asks, what do you want to do? And they'll say, we'll have a line out.
I'm going for the line out here.
Nice and hard, good. They come swarming in South. Oh, stop and start. Didn't, oh, just made over the advantage line. Play it down on the ground there. They keep moving it to the left. Another straight arm, another ruck infringement. So from the mark, he will kick it out. About 10 metres out.
South Darwin are going to have to work hard here again, which is what they seem to be doing this whole game, but they're doing a fabulous job in keeping them out. The scoreline 3-0. You can see the frustration on some of the players.
Oh, lost. Unfortunately, the Souths had it and they pushed it forward. Very, very lucky to escape that one, Palmerston. Referee asking what? No, it's a scrum. So 10 out. Palmerston's back line is nice and deep. What's South got? Oh, the halfbacks.
Great pressure there by the halfback, South Darwin.
Spoils it.
The referee said it was okay. Palmerston spectator bench doesn't like what's happening here.
Good ground.
Good run there by South Darwin. Looks like they're set up to clear out of here with a kick. No, they're going to send it. Some faith in their runners.
Got some smooth movers out here. Oh, knocked down.
Unlucky. It's been called back to the penalty for South Darwin.
Got a player down on the wing here. Pretty hard collision.
Medics on their way out. So the penalty count is a little bit lopsided at the moment. Palmerston are creeping up there slowly. Not that that's a good thing to see when you're watching rugby. You don't really want to see a lot of penalties. You want to see a nice, clean, flowing game. Lots of continuity, lots of ball in hand and ground being made.
Time's being called. Go and check the welfare of this player over here. Seems like a shoulder problem. 62 minutes in, still 3-0 Palmerston's way. Could go any way.
Absolutely, there's plenty of time here for either team to get on top. 3 points is not really a great lead that you want to have. It's a little bit anxiety.
It's
ridden.
flimsy.
It is flimsy. It's a good word, flimsy.
Yes.
You can't count on that as a win.
No. You can't rest and play for a win on 3.
It might as well be 0-0.
May as well be. So still a bit time off for a injured play down in front of us here. Good time for them to suck in the big ones.
Yeah, have a bit of a breather. Looks like the medic is doing a great assessment there of the player and making sure that he's okay to play. Not done himself a mischief, which would be not good fun, being the first game of the season, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us have done that.
Seems all right. Magic water.
Magic water, that's all you need. And
There
a little
he
bit of
is.
a stretch and a touch and a magic medic.
Magic medic, magic water. We've got it all down here at Rugby Park.
Lots of magic in the air, really,
Lots of
isn't
magic.
it?
Well, the rugby union season is back, so there is a lot of magic in the air.
Lots of magic and a lot of sweat, I imagine there will be, with the wet season switch over.
Absolutely. It's the change to the wet season. It seems to be a stronger comp. We've got a lot happening Wednesday nights as the women's rugby, and the under-17s women's, and on Friday nights it's junior games here on Rugby. That didn't go out, so they might counter-attack here. They've got numbers. Oh, he fell over there. Good work, 15. He's got that ball back. He's worked tireless tonight.
Great work there by South Darwin. They've got back the possession here, and they're almost just at the 22.
We'll overlap.
See if they can keep the ball in hand. That young fellow was offside, but the referee seems to think it's okay. Number 10's got it again.
Oh.
It's a little bit isolated there.
They just need to compose.
They need to settle this and get some structured
Yeah,
play happening.
They've got numbers out there.
The captain having a run there.
One. Oh,
Referee's
penalty.
called it back.
Penalty.
Penalty for South Darwin.
They're moving
They've
forward.
done a quick tap and go, but he's lost it.
He lost
Stopped
it.
the ball up. So that'll be a knock-on, and that'll be a scrum to Palmerston. So
Yeah,
their
he was on his
feed.
way.
He was on his way. So close.
That's been killing South tonight, the
Has
ball
been
handling.
killing
It's unfortunate because he was well on his way.
And it's those little things that you need to get right.
Absolutely, the 1%ers.
That's it, the 1%ers. There's been a few opportunities that they've lost, South Darwin, unfortunately. But their gusto is definitely there. And I mean, there's not much you can't really take the first game of the season that seriously, considering people's fitness levels, people's experience in play.
So they've come back to counter-attack. They've got a bit of room down. Little chip kick didn't work out for him.
Didn't work out, so that'll be a line out to South Darwin. So their throw in just outside the 22, about 5 metres out. So they're in a good position here on the field to do something with it and use it. So fingers crossed.
Got a sub going on here from South. The 14's off. Fresh legs on the wing. Just a bit over 15 minutes to go in the match. It's anyone's game.
South Darwin with the throw in. And they've got possession still. I think I jinxed them there. And it's a knock on by the number 7.
Their passes are just not hitting the mark, Gabby.
They're just not hitting the mark, and they're just not the handling skills. Whether it's a skill, it's definitely not the handling skills. I'm going to say that. It's obviously,
It's very slippery.
it's very slippery. And when you're used to playing a drier game, I mean, you can throw the ball further. You can be in a further position from receiving the ball. I think you need to be a little bit mindful that if you're in this type of weather that you need to stay in close and perhaps go for the option in closer.
Absolutely. Little chip behind the line. The wingers are on it. He toes it forward. There'll be a contest here. Well done. South's got it.
Great work there by number 12. He's come in from the side out of nowhere. Got that ball.
Flags up.
There's lots of cheers coming from the Palmerston grandstand there, so I'd imagine that's a Palmerston scrum. Knock on by South Darwin.
It is starting to show a little bit, the South, all that defence they've had to do. They're showing heaps of character. So the Palmerston back line is set again. Nice and deep. The outside centre is sending out a few instructions to the fullback. They got to get out of there. South will want it. South will want it. Well done. The 15 making good inroads there. They've got to get in there in good numbers. They've got numbers to the right. They come left. Have to control her a bit. Another little push forward. What's the referee called here? South's got that, so they do a nice kick to find the touchline. So they're 10 metres inside the Palmerston half. See what they can do from here. Good line out. Batted back. Oh, they've lost that. Oh, good shot. He's lost it forward. They counter-attack again. South have got the ball. They sneak down the blind.
That's it, they got the ball in hand here. They've been pushed out the sideline. That's not too bad, they've gained some ground.
Absolutely.
They need to put a jumper up here, I think, with a line out. They seem to be just doing the defensive line out with everyone on the ground.
Try to spoil it.
They need to try and spoil it.
Well, there it is. South have got it. So it was a knock on. First by Palmerston. So we wonder what they've got.
So they're once again, they're in a good field position here, South Darwin. And it'll be their feet in the scrum. All their forwards are tied up in the scrum here, so their backs have got the opportunity to use the space. They don't have far to run.
They just got to keep that ball in hand and hit the mark.
That's it.
Good chatter out there from the South's backs.
There's still 10 minutes left in this game, so it really is anybody's game.
Oh, bent arm. There it is. Quick
Got a
tap.
short arm here. Tap and go. And the captain's popped it up here, unfortunately.
That's a coach killer.
It is a coach killer. And it is a player killer.
It is. Especially when they trained all week and the last 3 or 4 weeks, you know, before the season kicked off, they'd be done that a million times at training.
Absolutely.
But like Gabby said before, that might be a bit greasy. Those jerseys will be soaked.
Might have to get some of that sticky spray, I think.
Yes.
Works a treat.
Have a spray booth somewhere. So we're in the last 10 minutes. South's got a bit more energy in here for these scrums. There it is. Straight out the back. An overlap there. Goes back behind the fullback. He does a counter kick. It spews off his foot straight into the middle. They've got numbers.
They've got numbers. It's been picked up by the 12. The 10 has kicked it back. He's given the ball away. That's right. Hopefully we'll get it back again.
Where's the talk? There's two people there. Went back. Oh, hang on. What have we got here?
Referee's got his arm up for Palmerston, it looks. Somebody's injured over there.
Might have another stoppage.
Yeah, I think that
Palmerston
gentleman had a bit of a mischief when he kicked the ball. Yes. I would say that would definitely bring on a cramp at this point in the game.
Putting that leg that high late in the game. Something's got to give.
Something's definitely going to give. Medic's a little bit confused there, I think. She's being supported verbally.
They've called for the time off again. Just can't get that water into him quick enough to stop that cramping. It's quite painful.
It's extremely painful, a cramp.
Especially when you got legs as big as tree trunks.
Exactly.
Dare say it's a forward. They've been doing a lot of work.
A lot of work, and it's very humid and hot when you're out there. And if you haven't prepared properly for this type of weather, you'll feel it definitely. You need to make sure you've got lots of water the night before, plenty of magnesium.
Magnesium. So he's still down the receiving treatment. The Gatorade's come out, I think.
Magic Gatorade, I would say.
Yeah.
Must be the red one.
They need some of that South Darwin magic water.
Super magic water there. Well, this is good. This will give both teams a little bit of a break. They have stopped the time, but our screen will show you that it's still clicking over. So when the hooter blows, there'll be a little bit of injury time left to play, depending on what the situation is, of course.
And South would want that.
Definitely with this scoreline, hopefully, it would be just one trying it. And apologies if you have been reading the scoreline. It has been incorrect for a little while, but that's our fault.
First game for everyone.
That's right. What are we doing? Cleaning out the cobwebs?
Yes, right.
That's right.
So he's getting a bit of a hand there. I think he's done for the night. He'll go off and try to get some water into him.
Well, it looks like he's done a bit more than a...
It's no good.
That is no good.
Good
Nobody
show.
likes to be injured.
No one. Especially
not a good feeling.
First game. Good respect there. All both teams clapping him off. Bit of a breather. Referee's asking, so whose was that?
That's a great question, because I've even forgotten
I've
whose
forgotten.
that was.
It's been a while.
Well, the way the game's been going, I'm going to say it's probably Palmerston's.
Palmerston's.
If it was a penalty, of course.
Right. Yeah. No. Oh,
No.
he doesn't know. He's not
It's a
sure.
line out.
Yep.
Not sure what happened. See, he'd injured himself on the kick.
It
So
went
the
out.
kick has gone to the out. And
Yeah,
that's
so
where we're at.
South, it should be South throwing. Oh no, they touched apparently, that's right.
Okay.
Palmerston's throwing, that went nice and quick to the second jumper. They cut behind, they're spreading it straight out. They've got an overlap, winger was unmarked. South's winger was a little bit back.
Well, there's a little bit of argy-bargy off the
Tempers
off
are
the
starting
play.
to flare now. They play on, Souths have played on. This could backfire for
South's ball in hand.
Palmerston.
Johnny's got the ball. Looks like he's over.
But we'll see what the touch judge got to say here. But they
We would hope that a little bit of argy-bargy off the play is not going to
cost
hinder,
it.
what happened. Be interesting to see what the referees have to say here. He's blown it, so
He's blowing it.
Yep.
So Souths, for all their defence,
finally come up with 5 points.
he had lead in those legs, but he made it.
He certainly did. So they'll be looking to convert here. Not sure who their kicker is coming up. Looks like it's the captain setter.
Setter. So Souths kept with the game. They kept playing. They didn't hear the whistle, so they just kept on moving down the field. Now there is a bit of chatter between the touch judge and the game ref. Like it's the last 4 minutes, so tempers will start flaring. It's been such a close game. Everyone waiting.
So that was our try score there, number 8. Did you want to attempt that one there?
Joan Vakagoo. Not even close, am I, Gabby?
I don't think you're close. I think it's Johnny
Johnny?
Vakathegu.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
No problem.
So there's still a little bit more chat between the touch judge. The left-hand touch judge had a good view of all that.
Look, I don't think there was much really into that.
No.
I mean,
I think probably what they were discussing is the players coming into that
okay, yep.
and making it more involved than it was. So both teams will get players called out. The number 10 for South.
The number 10 had made a good clean out. There was a little bit of grappling, but not too much that's not unsportsmanlike.
No, I think the Palmerston
There's a little
players
bit
thought he went on with it a bit too long, but
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind
It's
of
a fine
to be
line.
expected this late in the game and in this heat and the scoreline.
yep.
I mean, it's no justification, but there is reasons, I think, when some people do behave that way.
So the referee's talking to both teams and both players involved. Another rest. So another good little rest for both teams. Looks like it's going to be awarded a try because both touch judges are around behind the posts. So it's looking to be a try in the corner.
Certainly looks that way. Yep.
Yep.
And he's called it.
He's
and
called it. So South hit the front.
That's right. And they'll be looking for the conversion here. Doesn't have a T in. Maybe he's not a T kicker. No, it doesn't look like it. It's definitely got the juice. Just doesn't have the aim there, which is unfortunate. But we've still got a game on hand.
So we've got. I reckon we'll have probably 5-6 minutes injury time.
I would say about that as well, yeah. But then it's also up to the referee's discretion, isn't it?
Exactly
so we'll
right.
see what happens here.
So that little bit of a rest would fire both teams up. Nice short drop kick. Nice run, good ground.
Good ground there gained by South Darwin. About another 5 metres. He's lost his footing there, but his support is there to make him safe and get the ball back. Settle with the kick. He's got some runners happening here. He's found touch. So that'll be a Palmerston throw in just outside the 22. And you'd hope South Darwin would look to spoil this one.
Well, they're into the
time.
Past the 80 now, so they're into injury time. So if they can keep that ball in hand.
Put the pressure on in their defence.
With every shot.
That's right. Got the jumper up.
To the front, comes out.
That's all right, it's gone backwards, so they've still got it. Good clean out there, good support by South Darwin. He's looking for his players. Forwards are going to have a go. He's got support, he's got support. The referee's called it back, it's a knock on by South Darwin.
So Palmerston get another shot here.
South Darwin looked like they were starting to get a bit of flow happening there.
Yeah. So another scrum. 10 metres inside Palmerston's half. Palmerston's backs are ready to go. Straight on him. He's got him. So straight arm. Apparently head high. Bit too high.
Around the collar, is that what he's saying? Is that,
yes.
was it?
That was a call.
Not sure if I'd agree with that call, but...
Or he wants to do their washing. I'm not sure. Dare say it was around the collar. Been a very tight game.
Been a very tight and physical game here tonight.
Bit messy there. Souths have got it.
South still looking very hungry here. Setter with the ball. It's gone through about 10 players here. This guy, ball in hand, is dangerous. Unlucky. The pressure is on. Referee's got his arm out here for Palmerston with the knock on. He's pulling that one up, so that'll be a scrum feed to Palmerston.
I don't think Palmerston have too many more chances. It's must be awfully close to full time. Nice run from the fullback. He just floated through the middle there.
Yeah, I think he beat about 10 players there.
Easy.
He's definitely a player to watch. It's exciting to watch when he gets ball in hand and a bit of space. His footwork is impeccable.
Yeah, he floats, doesn't he? Good scrum, South. Okay. Straight arm. Both teams are very, very tired.
Very tired. So are the commentators.
Not a rangy kick at all. It's a short kick. So basically just on their 10 metres inside their half. Slow to get to that line out.
Nice work, South Darwin.
Good through, he's through. Souths get the ball.
He's managed to keep that in hand. And then looking out to the back line. Let's see if he can keep that one. He's got it. Didn't make that tackle. Still got it. Ball is still live. He needs some support. It's been called back.
Oh, straight arm, South.
It's okay, South Darwin will take that.
Some very tight bodies out there now.
And I'm not sure how much time we've got left on the clock, technically. But we must be able to do this last play, at least.
We
You called it earlier, Brenton, was it about 6 minutes,
6 minutes,
maybe?
yeah.
Yep. Now, it'd be a bit of a dream finish if South Darwin got this one here in the last few minutes or seconds.
With their defence, they've certainly deserved that win if they do get away with it. They'll be straight to training to work on their ball handling though.
Out to the 7. He's had a few cracking runs tonight, number 7 for South Darwin. The referee's got his arm up.
Palmerston.
Not sure what the call is.
That was coming in from a different angle, not through the back.
Not through the gate, it looks
Not through
like.
the gate, yep. Coming from the side. Kick is out. Pretty much the same spot where the last line out was. So 10 in the Palmerston half. It'll be the last throw of the dice, I dare say, this one. Oh, good tackle. Another penalty. Easy meters. They cooked a quick tap. Oh, what's going on there? No, not on the mark. Oh, that one actually.
Yep, I think it's gone backwards, that one.
Yep, spews off the foot. If he would have that kick again, he would take a little bit more time.
Maybe he's got slippery foot as well.
Slippery foot. Yeah, it might be due on that grass.
And sweat.
A lot of sweat. So it goes out the back. South come through.
Nice work by the number 4. He's been really good in the line out tonight. Stolen a few, recovered a few, cleaned up a few.
South only need to control this. There's a hooter.
There we go.
South's escape.
They have scraped away with that win.
Pure defence.
I felt like that was a scrape away win, but maybe that's me from the sideline. It's definitely a very physical game.
Very physical.
So the Slugger Cup
Goes to South.
goes to South Darwin.
They get bragging rights.
Definitely get bragging rights.
It was a good hard game. Their defence definitely won it for them tonight.
Absolutely, their defence was so strong, but it did make their work. They did have to work harder for themselves, I felt, especially.
Big workload tonight. There'll be a lot of sore boys tomorrow.
A lot of sore bodies tomorrow, and a lot of sore bodies on Tuesday at training.
Yeah, there'll be not the fitness side of things on the training. It'll be nice and easy.
I think both sides' fitness wasn't actually that bad, considering it's the first game of the season.
That's right. It is pretty good.
And considering it's so hot as well, and the humidity is way up there.
It is. So that's the first game done and dusted. South get away with it 5-3.